Hello, and good day to yous. Welcome back to Mass Effect. There we go. And once again, I'll have to apologize for missing last Friday. I guess I was really tired because I passed out at about 7 and woke up a little after 1 in the morning. So, you know, a little late to be doing anything. I had to stay up for a couple of hours just so I could go back to sleep and get, you know, a reasonable amount. Not too much, not too little. Alright, what the hell's going on here? I did some random missions, one of which included like a super mountainous landscape that was hell to navigate. And I had to do it twice because I accidentally died against some bots? Some, what was it, like Gen 2, cyborgs, like this guy? Oh no, that was a different mission. I also did that last time. Alright. I think we're moving to one of the main mission destinations now? Oh, but before I do that... I think I have a bunch of stuff to read. Yeah, I think I'll be going to Pharos. That was the place. Geth have attacked the world of Pharos. Your primary objective is to go to Zhu's Hope Colony to investigate what Saren is after and why he sent the Geth troops to the planet. Oh, lots of little objectives here. Everything else I want to do is through Pharos, so I might as well do my mission while I'm here. You know, fulfill my duty as a Spectre. And I've found some materials. While Turians are individuals with personal desires, their instinct is to equate the self with the group and set aside personal desires for the good of all. Turians are taught to have a strong sense of personal accountability, the Turian honor that other races find so remarkable. Turians are taught to own every decision they make, good or ill. The worst sin they can make in their eyes their people is to lie about their own actions. Turians who murder will try to get away with it, but if directly questioned, most will confess the crime. Really? Huh. Turians have a strong inclination toward public service and self-sacrifice, so they tend to be poor entrepreneurs. To compensate, they accepted the mercantile Volus as a client race, offering protection in exchange for their fiscal expertise. The Turian military is the center of their society. It is not just an armed force, it is an all-encompassing public works organization. Military police are also the civic police. The fire brigades serve the civilian population as well as military facilities. The Corps of Engineers builds and maintains spaceports, schools, water purification plants, and power stations. The Merchant Marine ensure that all worlds get needed resources. These sound like all around upstanding people. Sure, there's going to be a couple bad apples among the bunch. But, like, the way that their society is run makes them just, like, very honorable and serving a greater purpose. Very nice. Just Information about the data disks. Despite all the evidence confirming the existence of the Protheans, little is known about their culture and society. From time to time, dig sites will yield new clues, but after 50,000 years of decay, little value is unearthed. Recent research has focused on the discovery of Prothean data disks. On their own, they are frail and rarely found in one piece. Occasionally, however, an intact disk will be discovered within a console or reading device. To date, over 3 dozen disks have been recovered, and a few of those have been restored to the point where researchers can begin analyzing them. Though it may be some time before scientists discover a way to transfer the data out of the disks, they are currently considered the most tangible leads for learning more about the Prothean culture. We've talked about the genophage. I don't think I had an entry about it before. Genophage bioweapon was created to end the Krogan rebellions. From the start, the Krogan had overwhelmed the Council. Only timely contact with the Turians saved the Council races. The Turians fought the Krogan to a standstill, but sheer weight of Krogan numbers indicated the war could not be won through conventional means. The Turians collaborated with the Solarians to genetically engineer a counter to the rapid breeding of the Krogan. The genophage virus gained the energy to replicate by eating key genetic sequences. Every cell in every Krogan had to be altered for the weapon to be foolproof. Otherwise, the Krogan could have used the gene therapy to fix the affected tissues. Once a genophage strain could find no more genes to eat, it would starve and die, limiting spin-off mutation and contamination. This created genetic flaw is hereditary. The Solarians believed the genophage would be used as a deterrent, a position the Turians viewed as naive. Once the project was complete, the Turians mass-produced and deployed it. The Krogan homeworld, their colonies, and all occupied worlds were infected. The resulting mutation made only 1 in 1,000 Krogan pregnancies carry to term. It did not reduce fertility, but offspring viability. The rare females able to carry children to term became prizes the Krogan warlords fought brutal battles over. The Krogan are a shadow of their former glory. While the rebellions took place centuries ago, they are constantly reminded of the horror of the genophage and of their inability to counter it. The release of the genophage is still controversial, bitterly debated in many circles. Yeah, not particularly ethical to neuter a sentient race. Migrant Fleet has little economic base, operating in a state of perpetual hand-to-mouth. While Quarian ships include light manufacturing and assembly plants, they lack heavy industries such as refining and shipbuilding. The fleet has tankers for water purification and oxygen cracking, but the space-intensive nature of agriculture limits food production. A single disaster could destroy the fragile balance. Quarians earn income in creative ways. Because the government is obliged to provide food, water, air, and medical support for every individual, the Conclave strategically determines the course of the fleet to bring in resources and income. A species who suspects the migrant fleet is heading towards their space often offers a gift of surplus starships, fuel, and resources to convince the Conclave to alter course. Here, please take this shit so you don't just, suck us dry of natural resources. Good enough? As the fleet passes through a system, swarms of mining vessels work over asteroids for metals and silica... Is this based off silicon or silicious? I'm gonna guess silicious materials and cometary bodies for water, ice, and organics. Quarian miners are adept at locating and strip mining spaceborne resources. This sparks conflict with corporations already working the system. Large mining concerns spend millions on lobbyists and public relations portraying the Quarians as locusts, devouring the resources of a system before moving on. The greatest asset of the Quarians is their rarefied skills. Most are experienced miners. Due to their life of perpetual salvage and repair, they are skilled engineers and technicians. More than once, the very corporations that lobby against the Quarians have made backroom deals with the fleet, arranging for skilled Quarians to fill space engineering jobs that other species would demand high wages for. Hearing that they dealt in a lot of light manufacturing assembly but lacked the necessary means to develop like more heavy industries, I started seeing some similarities to particular culture groups, and yeah, no, this like every paragraph is just amping it on more and more. Quarians are widely hated among the working classes. The Quarians are coming to take our okay, there it is. They took our gerbs, is a common response to the fleet's approach. Due to the Quarians' precarious existence and the need to enforce strict rationing, government is somewhat autocratic. The migrant fleet's operations are directed by the Admiralty, a board of 5 military officers who are advised by a legislative body called the Conclave. Each vessel in the fleet has the right to send representatives to the Conclave aboard the flagship. The number of representatives is based on crew size. Larger clans with bigger ships and more votes form the core of political blocs. Opposition comes from the Outriders' coalition, with delegates from thousands of smaller ships. The Admiralty defers to the Conclave's decision in most circumstances. However, if all 5 members agree that a Conclave decision jeopardizes the survival of the fleet and cannot get the Conclave to address their concerns, they have the right to summarily overturn the legislative decision. After the Admiralty uses the extraordinary power, they must resign. If the Admiralty does not step down after using their veto, the rest of the military is obliged to arrest them. Each ship captain has authority over his vessel, but is advised by an elected civilian council, just as the Admiralty is advised by the Conclave. This relationship may range from cooperation to polite tolerance to outright hostility, but any captain who overrules his council without good reason is relieved of command by the Admiralty. Many Quarian ships are owned by clans who pool their resources to purchase used vessels from private sellers. Large ships are prestigious for big, rich clans, but a small ship means status for a small clan with enough personal wealth to afford a private vessel. Clan vessel captains are not subject to dismissal by the Admiralty. Abusive captains are a family problem if they do not disrupt the operations of the fleet. The Migrant Fleet is the largest concentration of starfaring vessels in the galaxy. Sprawling across millions of kilometers, it can take days for the entire fleet to pass through a mass relay. Ugh, man. Not only the resources, but like hogging the highway for days at a time. When the Quarians fled their homeworld, the fleet was a motley aggregation of freighters, shuttles, industrial vessels, and the odd warship. After 3 centuries, all have been modified to support larger crews as comfortably as possible. As the Quarians achieved stability, they began weeding out the ships least suitable for long-term habitation, selling them and pooling the money to buy larger and more space-worthy hulls. This process is ongoing as vessels wear out and break down. While some ships enjoy dedicated cabins with full privacy and sanitary facilities, many more are former freighters whose cargo bays and containers are pressurized and divided into family spaces using simple metal cubicle bulkheads. The Quarians enliven these austere spaces with colorful quilts and tapestries, which also help muffle sound. The day-to-day operations of the fleet, traffic control, station keeping, supply distribution, and so on, are under military jurisdiction. Though ship captains have the authority to deviate from their assigned positions and may leave the fleet at any time, they are assumed to do so at their own risk. As the migrant fleet moves around the galaxy, many ships split off to pursue individual goals, returning days or years later. Man, I sure hope we get a chance to look at the migrant fleet. That sounds cool. I want to learn more about that. Human diplomatic relations. Humanity has encountered many galactic species. Wars have been few, but mistrust is rife. Politically, the Alliance is a peaceful trade partner of the Turians. Why is that one capitalized? As a practical matter, however, there is simmering antagonism and bigotry between both populations over the First Contact War of 2157. The Alliance enjoys good relations with the Asari, though many privately believed the matriarchs are aristocratic and overcautious. Though humans know better than to unconditionally trust any Solarian, their shared restless, reckless ways make them natural allies against the conservative Turians and Asari. The Krogan have no unified government, but individuals are generally treated as potential criminals, a reputation most Krogan enjoy living down to. The Alliance has no formal contact with the Quarians. Their migrant fleet has not yet passed through any human-settled system. The Batarians are rivals for control of the Skylian Verge. They severed their treaties with the Citadel to prosecute a colonial conflict against the Alliance. Officially, there is no war, but neither is there any peace. So, yeah, the capitalization is a feature of a more formalized human account of things. Oh, wait. I guess I need to read this one too before I forget. The Alliance uses a modified version of the ranking system that has been used for hundreds of years. Soldiers are classified into rank and file, enlisted personnel, experienced and non-commissioned officers, and specially trained officers. The divide between naval personnel and ground forces, or Marines, is small. Ground units are a specialized branch of the fleet. Just as fighter squadrons are, this unit of command is imposed by the futility of fighting without control of orbit. Without the Navy, any army is pointless. The Marines, as a matter of pride, maintain some of their traditional rank titles. For example, Marines have privates and corporals instead of servicemen. In ascending order of responsibility, the ranks of the Alliance are servicemen third through first class, private second, private first, and corporal. NCOs are Service Chief, Gunnery, and Operations. Officer, Second Lieutenant, First Lieutenant, Staff Lieutenant, Lieutenant Commander, Staff Commander, Captain or Major, Rear Admiral or General, Admiral, and Fleet Admiral. Terra Firma is an alliance political party formed after the First Contact War. Its policy agenda is based on the principle that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. This covers a variety of legislation. Recent activities by Terra Firma include opposition to a law requiring high school alien language study, a proposal to increase tariffs on alien imports, and leading a popular movement to mark the First Contact War with a public holiday. Though founded by well-meaning individuals who feared the submersion of native human cultures under a wave of alien vogue, Terra Firma's agenda attracts many jingoists and xenophobes. Absolutely it does. As the human race expands its territory and raises the general standard of living, demand for industrial resources continues to grow. Many planets, moons, and asteroids contain a wealth of resources, but many systems have barely been charted, let alone thoroughly surveyed. Unmanned probes are one solution, but they are often lost to space hazards, unforeseen circumstances, or theft by salvagers. In recent years, Ages, the Alliance Geological Service has offered bounties to private individuals or teams willing to perform mineralogical surveys on the frontier. This survey data is made publicly available to further corporate development. Due to the cost of travel and the dangers of operating on hostile worlds, it is rarely a profitable endeavor. Light metals with low atomic weight are often used in the construction of spacecraft and vehicles. Heavy metals with higher atomic weights are used to construct equipment components. The platinum group elements are particularly useful. Rare earths, most useful materials in the category are radioactive or magnetic. Various gases are required to support all known forms of avian life. Some are commonly used as fuel. Just gas. If you find a gas, you can probably use it for something. New space travelers ask, what does it look like outside a spaceship moving at faster than light speed? Part of the answer can be seen in a simple pane of glass. Light travels slower through glass than it does through open air. Light also moves slower in conventional space than it does in a high-speed mass effect field. This causes refraction. Any light entering at an angle is bent and separated into a spectrum. Objects outside the ship will appear refracted. The greater the difference between the object's objective exterior and subjective interior speeds of light, the greater the refraction. As the subjective speed of light is raised within the field, objects outside will appear to redshift, eventually becoming visible only to radio telescope antenna. High-energy electromagnetic sources, normally hidden to the eye, become visible in the high blue spectrum. As the speed of light continues to be raised, X-ray, gamma-ray, and eventually cosmic ray sources become visible. Stars will be replaced by pulsars, the accretion disks of black holes, quasars, and gamma-ray bursts. To an outside observer, a ship within a Mass Effect drive envelope appears blue-shifted. Within a field that allows travel at twice the speed of light, any radiation it emits has twice the energy as normal. If the ship is in a field of about 200 times light speed, it radiates visible light as X-rays and gamma rays, and the infrared heat from the hull is blue-shifted up into the visible spectrum or higher. Ships moving at FTL are visible at great distances, though their signatures will only propagate at the speed of light. Cabins give each individual 10 cubic meters of space. On larger vessels, private rooms are common. As ships get smaller, the number of crew packed into a single ward room increases. Asari prefer shared spaces even on large vessels, while Krogan territorial instincts make it impossible for them to cohabitate even on the smallest ships. On smaller vessels, hot bunking is the norm. Crew members assigned to different watches share the same bunk. When one gets off duty, he wakes up the person in the bunk. While that crewman is on duty, the first gets his rack time. Well, at least your rack is always going to be warm. Ugh. Spacecraft compartments can be isolated by airtight doors in case of decompression. The cinematic vision of explosive decompression is fiction. Hold compartments either take enough damage that occupants are killed instantly, or leak slowly enough that they are able to reach protective gear. Compartments are equipped with emergency life support apparatus, fireproof plastic bubbles with air bottles. Small when stowed, ELSA comfortably accommodate one individual inflated. Damage control procedure cuts off ventilation to burning compartments. Without oxygen consumed, fires die in seconds. The compartment is repressurized afterwards for crew recovery. It's FTL, man. Mass Effect fields create an artificial gravity, agrav plane below the decks, preventing muscle atrophy and bone loss in 0G. Large vessels arrange their decks perpendicular to their thrust axis. The highest decks are at the bow and the lowest at the engines. This allows agrav to work with the inertial effects of thrust. Ships that can land arrange their decks laterally, so the crew can move about while the vessel is on the ground. Warships normally turn off their agrav systems during combat, reducing the heat generated by systems and increasing combat endurance. To provide a point of reference for navigating in 0G, floors are painted a different color from the walls and ceiling. Now I can take a break.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skyllian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space. The Volus.
I want that. You can't have it. Fine, fuck you. I'm gonna make my own council.
The Citadel is an ancient... Citadel space is an unofficial term referring to any region of space controlled by a species that acknowledges the authority of the Citadel Council. At first glance, it appears this territory encompasses most of the galaxy. In reality, however, less than 1% of the stars have been explored. Even Mass Effect FTL drive is slow relative to the volume of the galaxy. Empty space and systems without suitable drive discharge sites are barriers to exploration. Only the mass relays allow ships to jump hundreds of light years in an instant, the key to expanding across an otherwise impassable galaxy. Whenever a new relay is activated, the destination system is rapidly developed. From that hub, FTL drive is used to expand to nearby star clusters. The result is a number of densely developed clusters, thinly spread across the vast expanse of space, connected by the mass relay network. Spectre. Pharos is a habitable world in the Attican Beta cluster. Two-thirds of the habitable surface is covered with the ruins of a crumbling Prothean megatropolis. In the millennia since the Prothean extinction, the ruins have been repeatedly picked over by looters many times. Pharos was considered a poor prospect for colonization, as little open ground remains for agriculture. The only sizable freshwater sources are the poles, which are tapped by the decaying Prothean aqueduct systems. The dead cities, while in good condition considering their antiquity, are of uncertain stability. Ground level is congested by a dozen meters of fallen debris, and the air is fouled by dust. In 2178, the Human Exogeny Corporation announced its intention to place a permanent colony on Pharos to thoroughly explore the ruins. The pioneer settlement was placed on the upper levels of several intact skyscrapers, using the surviving Prothean aqueducts and rooftop hydroponic gardens to support the population. There are between 2 and 400 billion stars in the galaxy, and less than 1% of them have ever been visited or had their systems properly surveyed. Humanity's early expansion into the Attican Traverse was haphazard, a desperate race to claim habitable planets where populations can be economically settled. Ignored in the wake of this land grab were thousands of less hospitable worlds, each potentially rich with industrial resources. The wealth of entire solar systems lies untapped, waiting for corporate survey teams or independent pioneers to discover and exploit them. However, this is not an easy task. In addition to the environmental hazards, the fact that uncharted worlds are largely ignored makes them popular bases for criminals, revolutionaries, cults, and others who wish to remain unnoticed by galactic society. Faster-than-light drives use element zero cores to reduce the mass of the ship, allowing higher rates of acceleration. This effectively raises the speed of light within the mass effect field, allowing high-speed travel with negligible relativistic time dilation effects. Starships still require conventional thrusters, chemical rockets, commercial fusion torch, economy ion engine, or military anti-proton drive, in addition to the FTL drive core. With only a core, a ship has no motive power. The amount of ESO and power required for a drive increases exponentially to the mass being moved and the degree it is being lightened. Very massive ships or very high speeds are prohibitively expensive. If the field collapses while the ship is moving at faster than light speed, the effects are catastrophic. The ship is snapped back to sublight velocity, the enormous excess energy shed in the form of lethal Cherenkov radiation. Larger warships are generally classified in one of four weights. Frigates are small, fast ships used for scouting and screening of larger vessels. Frigates often operate in wolf-pack flotillas. Cruisers are middleweight combatants, faster than dreadnoughts and more heavily armed than frigates. Cruisers are the standard patrol unit and often lead frigate flotillas. Dreadnoughts are kilometer-long capital ships mounting heavy, long-range firepower. They are only deployed for the most vital missions. Carriers are dreadnought-sized vessels that also carry large numbers of fighters. Smaller vessels are almost exclusively used in a support role to the warships during combat. Fighters are one-man craft used to perform close-range attacks on enemy ships. Interceptors are one-man craft optimized for destroying opposing fighters. The Normandy is a prototype starship developed by the Human Systems Alliance with the assistance of the Citadel Council. It is optimized for scouting and reconnaissance missions in unstable regions using state-of-the-art stealth technology. For most ships, the heat generated through standard operations is easily detectable against the absolute zero background of space. The Normandy, however, is able to temporarily sink this heat within the hull. Combined with refrigeration of the exterior hull, the ship can travel undetected for hours or drift passively for days of covert observation. This is not without risk. The stored heat must eventually be radiated, or it will build to levels capable of cooking the crew alive. Another component of the stealth system is the Normandy's revolutionary Tantalus drive, a Mass Effect core twice the standard size. The Tantalus drive generates mass concentrations that the Normandy falls into, allowing it to move without the use of heat-emitting thrusters.
How long is it going to take for the heat sink to fail and we're just going to be cooking in our own juices here?
The Mako infantry fighting vehicle was designed for the System Alliance's frigates. Though the interior is cramped, an M35 is small enough to be carried in the cargo bay and easily deployed on virtually any world. With its turreted 155mm mass accelerator and coaxially mounted machine gun, the Mako can provide a fire team with weapon support as well as mobility. Since Alliance Marines may be required to fight on any world, the Mako is environmentally sealed and equipped with microthrusters for use on low-gravity planetoids. The Mako is powered by a sealed hydrogen-oxygen fuel cell and includes a small Element Zero core. While not large enough to nullify the vehicle's mass, the core can reduce it enough to be safely airdropped. When used in conjunction with thrusters, it also allows the Mako to extricate itself from difficult terrain.
Alright, guess that's it. Now to Pharos. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, okay, I'm in the Anakin beta.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware.
Oh, unless someone's been messing with it.
External systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can't affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Zatharan is a small rock with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of boron. Alright. Ceodid is the proximity of the energetic star Hercules causes constant blue and violet aurora in Ceodid's nitrogen-argon atmosphere. During periods of increased solar flares, the aurora are bright enough to read by on the surface, and can be seen with off-the-shelf optics from a distance of several AU. Ceodid's scorching hot surface is mainly composed of magnesium with deposits of iron. A surprising variety of simple carbon-based life flourishes in a complex network of cave systems that wind through the crust, protected from Hercules' heat and radiation. Taurus is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with high-level decks of sulfur clouds. A layer of hydrocarbons has formed deeper in the atmosphere. Vast electrical storm fronts can be seen flickering across the dark side. Are there no explorable sources here? I guess not. Alright. Elitania appears to be a world eminently suited for colonization. Sadly, appearances are deceiving. It's covered by a verdant carpet of— Wait, no, I did this, didn't I? Sounds like I might need one of these too. So I'll bring both. Yeah, I've definitely been on this planet before. Is there just another thing to do here now? This is going to be that orb, isn't it? Oh boy. I'm surprised I didn't take any damage. This thing's got some good treads. Yeah, there's the orb. Sol system in the local cluster. Ah, yes, I would have to go all the way back here. I'll do that eventually. Sharing is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. The atmosphere contains traces of ammonia, methane, and surprisingly large amounts of water vapor, making the atmosphere a striking mix of browns, blues, and whites. Of Sharing's 60-odd moons, 2 have diameters of over 3,000 kilometers, both with signs of former Prothean development, suggesting Sharing may have been mined for helium-3. The planet Sharing displayed some strange readings while being scanned. Chief Engineer Adams pinpointed the source and located a strange object. Talley and Adams brought it on board and spent hours taking it apart. The purpose of the object is still uncertain, but it was Prothean in nature and contained a Prothean data disk. One more! Kuana's frozen surface is rich with heavy metals, and the planet's higher-than-average density suggests further mineral richness in the depths. The atmosphere is composed of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. The remains of a well-developed Prothean mining infrastructure dot the planet. Abandoned mines are connected to dead cities by collapsed maglev lines. Unlike the crumbling skyscrapers of Pharos, Kuana's ruins are reasonably intact. Unfortunately, this only made it easier for looters to strip the silent necropoli of anything valuable. The entire thing? Scans of the planet Kuana have revealed deposits of cobalt. Logan is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. The survey team who charted the system 20 years ago reported many strange disturbances in Logan's cloud bands, suggesting many remarkably large solid objects were present beneath the cloud tops. As the ship approached, however, they subsided one by one. These disturbances have not been reported again. Something big down there felt the approach. Satao is shrouded by a high-pressure atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and sulfuric acids. The surface is composed of geologically young plains of volcanic basalts and rhyolites, with high concentrations of carbon and radioactives. Satao is rapidly volcanic. A dozen supervolcanoes, 50 to 120 kilometers wide, are erupting across the planet. Satao's carbon content and constant volcanism make natural diamonds plentiful, if extremely costly and dangerous to recover. The Exogeny Corporation has founded a pilot colony on Pharos to explore the Prothean ruins that blanket 2/3 of the planet's landmass. The atmosphere is fouled with dust. Terrestrial travel is hampered by crumbled debris dozens of meters deep. There are indications that Pharos was a much colder world in the past. Pharos has 2 large moons, Orkin the farther, and Varde. Small pop, just researchers. Okay. weird place. Let's head on out. I'll bring... No, not you. Rex and Tali.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
We saw your ship. Dan wants to speak with you immediately.
What's so important he needs to see me right away?
The Geth are making another push. Dan is preparing our defenses, but he needs your help. Please, up the stairs past the freighter. Take cover!
Oh, that didn't take very long. And he's fucking dead. Explosive, and I'm not seeing it in here. Use warp right about there. Oh, can't see anything. What the hell's that? Gross. Any second now I'll get throwback. Oh, more of these things fast.
This place has seen better days.
These people are brave, but the Geth are relentless. My people know this better than anyone.
Head to the tunnels. Make sure there's...
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
Die of thirst, the Geth will surely kill us all.
Just 4 people to watch that entrance and everybody else is okay?
Geth will kill us all.
Which way do they want me to go, I wonder? Oh, there's Fidan. And I'm detecting a disturbance, so something's gonna happen the moment I talk to him.
But I don't know how to use it.
This work must be completed.
What crane? What are you doing exactly?
The Geth are mounting another attack.
There, dear. You'll get through this. Just relax. The Geth just keep coming.
Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we are totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
But they should know. I mean, they are very important. Yes. That's better.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly. It's just a lingering pain from the last attack. I'll be fine.
I see no major injury, but something must be causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest. My wife needs rest.
It hurts so much when I think about what we've lost.
It's just emotional pain. Another entry for the Codex.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Where's my shotgun? Yeah, that did it.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Oh, that does seem to work.
These colonists may not have much, but this is their home. They will fight to the death to defend it.
Ah, jeez. So many freaking geth. Hello, Harold. Welcome to stream. The day is still. Crabs will come soon enough. Well, I'm glad to hear there'll be crabs. How you doing, by the way? Dead. I see you. Come on out. I swear I won't kill you horribly. There we go. Oh, that throw was enough? Okay.
The Geth will be back. Update Faidan, but don't take long. We should roll out the vehicle and find where the Geth are bunkered.
Oh, med station. I wonder how am I doing on those right now anyway. Upgrade kit. Nice.
Colony's tougher than it looks.
Oh, did I upgrade everybody? No, it looks like I haven't used any points on Tally recently. What did she want? She maxed out her hacking. She's got all the electronics that she needs. So I guess it's whether I want to put more points into damping or pistols, I think. Two, three, 1, 2. Sure, let's get damping. So I came from there. And there's no other threats down this hole. Kinda surprised.
Oh god, they're everywhere!
And there was nothing I could do to save her. Pretty dark down here. No flashlight?
you're stuck hitting the barrier there, my guy. Water.
This valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
Maybe I should go back and talk to the guy, because he's just going to send me on a mission to go do the rest of this stuff.
Doesn't look like it's on yet. We should keep looking.
There might be some more along this path that I've already missed, and I just don't have a node on my map to look for. Elevator. Out of service. That figures.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony is safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Tell me what the Geth want. Why are they attacking you?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's ExoGeni?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where
You know,
we
just
stand on those
basic
matters.
things we need to
You should talk
survive.
to the people overseeing them.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with her.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks. It's not a critical threat right now, but getting rid of that transmitter will help us defend against further attacks.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Pharos in general.
Of course, Commander.
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
How big was the original Pharos colony?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site, 200 more at my outpost. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zeus Hope.
The Normandy isn't huge, but we could airlift you out.
The Geth fighters are too dangerous, and I won't be driven off this world. It is our home.
For better or
There's a chance
worse.
for growth here that's simply not
For the
available
worse.
on other worlds.
What else can you tell me about ExoGeni?
ExoGeni funded this colony. Without them, we wouldn't be stuck here.
They specialize in colonization. In return for bankrolling the colony, we work for them. Their main goal is the retrieval of valuable artifacts or resources.
Except there isn't anything here. Or if there is, we didn't find it.
I wonder if that's what the Geth are looking for.
Perhaps. As she said, we never found anything of value.
Of course, the Geth could know something we don't.
talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
Go talk to the other representatives of the colony.
You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
What do you do for the colony?
I'm a medic. Or I am since the doctor died. I've tried my best since she was killed.
Do you know anything about this planet?
Just what I was told by Colonial Affairs. It's a little different from what they claimed. It's not all bad, though. When the Geth are gone, we'll have a chance to create something even more spectacular than before.
What happened to your wife?
The constant attacks have strained us all. She'll adapt. We all have.
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time. Time to absorb everything. We'll be fine.
Tell me about the colony.
I can't tell you much about that. You'd best ask Fidan if you really must know.
Do you have any idea what the Geth were looking for?
I can't think of any reason for an attack like this. We just wanted to build a home.
I have to go.
How about you,
Please do what you
Calantha?
can.
It hurts so much when I think about what we've lost.
Yeah, she's busy being in pain. Hello, Mr. Reynolds.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varan meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varan, he's huge and he's mad, rabid maybe, totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
Tell me about Zoo's Hope.
The colony is growing, or it was. But you should speak with Fidan. He is our leader.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta, looking for adventure, a new life together.
And
This
where
isn't
is she
exactly
now?
what we signed up for. Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they came.
Tell me about hunting Varan.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those damn synthetics. The big Alpha Varan is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
I have to go.
So long, Commander.
Hunt a big alpha. Got it.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
The top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. The cells just aren't compatible.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
What do you know about this planet?
I am not the one to ask about that. Ask Fidan or one of the others.
Tell me about yourself.
I'd rather not. This is not the time or the place. Please, help us or don't. Otherwise, leave me to my work.
I have to go.
I wish you luck.
We could take the fight.
Fair enough.
Would.
Not the best shot, but I'll do what I can.
Alright, I've talked about water. Talked about food.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
What can you tell me about Zoo's Hope?
A fascinating place by all accounts. Though the Geth have made it treacherous. You might like it here too, if you gave it a chance, Commander. I never thought I'd stay in one place for long, but here? I will stay here.
This place is barely holding together. Why stay here?
I can't give you an answer to that, Commander. At least not one that you would comprehend. Why not try asking Fidan? Maybe he can tell you what I can.
Let me see what you have.
Of course. I may be able to provide a few interesting...
Yeah, I don't know why everybody's so obsessed with this place. It doesn't seem all that great. A license. Expensive license. How's that shotgun compare? Oh, it's pretty strong. Is it worth spending all my money? Probably not.
To make all my goods available.
How do you keep things in stock in conditions like this?
My list of consumers has shrunk significantly since the attacks, and few of those have time for shopping.
What's a Solarian doing on a human colony?
This Solarian goes where the credits are. Or I did. A well-stocked freighter can be a profitable investment on a new colony. But once I was here, I decided to stay on. The colony life grows on you after a while.
What's your name, Solarian?
My full name is Goratu Heranon Maldinest God Inost Ledra. Humans usually employ surname and given name only. Inost and Ledra in my case.
Why is your name so long?
We are named for our origins. Goratu is my homeworld, Heranon my clan's country, Maldinest and Got are the city and district where I live.
So that would just be like me adding my, like, city, province, and country to my name. It would make it very unique and, like, easy to differentiate me from anyone else who shares my name.
Goodbye.
Yes, good luck.
You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
What do you know about the colony?
We just arrived a short time ago. It seemed like any other colony at first, but it's different somehow.
What do you mean?
It's hard.
Is there something in the water that makes everybody fanatical?
I can't describe it. You should speak with Fidan. He knows the colony better than me.
What do you do here?
I'm just watching over the ship, making sure she doesn't get any worse. If nothing else, she's good for hiding in when those Geth come over the walls.
Are you the captain of this freighter?
Not originally. The captain died in one of the Geth raids. I'm the last crew member. We shouldn't even be here. The Solarian...
Yeah, no, that's like a pretty common practice, especially if you didn't have a family name. You would go by your region or perhaps son of or daughter of. But, like, that's a bit ridiculous.
What's wrong with the ship? Isn't she space-worthy?
There's too much damage. Maybe if the Geth stopped attacking, I could fix her. Then again, if there were no Geth, I might just stay on a while.
Goodbye.
Good luck out there.
Where are you guys aiming? There's nothing here. Also, I gotta find out what's up with your leader. Why is everybody deferring to you and saying this is the happiest place in the universe? You'd love colony life if you gave it a chance.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Some of the colonists are acting strange.
We're a close-knit group, Commander. Most of us have lost loved ones, friends.
These aren't trained soldiers. Nobody taught us how to deal with the horrors of war.
This is our home. We've watched the Geth slowly destroy everything that is important to us. Don't judge us too harshly.
Okay.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
Back out we go. here we go. Where'd Tally go? Oh. Oh, she catching up. Just took her a sec. Lots of little places to hide, but not seeing anything good in them. Hey, you're just like a few paces away from something bad going on. Also, what you doing here?
You don't want to go down there.
What's back there?
I could tell you everything. How would you like that? No! That was a good one. Very intense.
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive. You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for, looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the... Trying to get to the...
Is your head gonna explode?
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
I don't have time for this.
Well, don't stay too long, or time will be all you have. I won't do it. I won't. I can't. I won't do it.
You better not come back and bite me in the ass. How's all this over here? Just this guy? Okay. Oh shit, is there a water valve over here?
There! That did it! The system is active.
No, that was the last one. Alright, water, dealt with. Ah! Where's it gonna send me? Oh, good. After the last thing I did. I missed! How could I miss? She's fine. Oh no, Krogans. Jesus. Okay, I'm saving the shotgun for you. Should they not be airdropping a guy? Where are they? My goodness. Oh, those Krogans hit so hard. Why doesn't my Krogan do that? Rex, come on.
All patched up.
I'm sorry, I had barrier on, didn't do anything. I need to carnage that guy right away. Messing up my buttons. God.
Eat this! Incoming!
Okay, one down. Fuck. Okay, I should just wait for them to charge me like that and then hit them with the carnage. It'd be real easy to line up. Why did they hit so hard? God, am I... Something's up with my controls. Alright, that's better. Sorry, what? You were talking Rex. The Cleveland net is huge. Oh my god! They just look at me and I die. I sure do love running in my way. What do you mean battery low? I'm plugged in. Get away! My goodness. Tali, could you stop, like, doing this right in front of me? my god, they're dead. Oh, I got him. Oh, man. Don't fuck with a Krogan. Am I just breaking it? Alright, all good. Hit them with the warp to lower their defenses, grenade to the face, carnage to the face. Some tanky guys. I can see why the galaxy had so much trouble dealing with them, especially if they breed like rabbits. So my objective was there. There's some weird guy here. Nasty monsters. Yeah, I'll just choke him out. Come out. The Baron falls dead. Riddled with slugs, this must be the alpha male, the pack leader of these feral scavengers. Yeah, he could take a whole carnage too. Significantly easier to deal with, though, than, like, a single, Krogan.
These people are brave, but the Geth are relentless. My people know this better than anyone.
This place has seen better days.
And some sludge. This old disabled vehicle is more willing to part with its still functioning power cell than one would expect. Alright, that's food and power also dealt with. I think that was everything. I'd say it was all consolidated into a very small space, but it looks like these levels individually aren't very large. Uh-oh. What dis? give up yet. Is it even possible for me to get to that elevator? Doesn't seem like it. Well, there's a gap underneath that fence I could definitely crawl under. But nah, Shepard's not that cool. I guess I'll go... Oh my god. That's weird. That elevator locked my camera. But not my controls. In the same direction.
Commander, what can I do for you?
I destroyed a Geth transmitter in the tunnels. It won't be a problem any longer.
Thank you, Commander. We're in your debt. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I just wish I had such good news for every problem.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight...
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Alright, I guess I'll go hand those in. You. Food?
Hello again, Commander.
I killed the big Varen. The rest are yours.
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
Am I doing this out of the kindness of my heart, or am I a merc? I'm gonna hope you pay me.
I have to go.
Here, for your trouble. It's not much, I know, but it's all we can spare.
Yay!
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
I found these power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for?
I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Fidan gave me some requisition money. It's all yours.
Woohoo!
Take these power cells into place, I'll have this colony up and running in no time.
The water started running not long ago. Thanks to you, I assume. Now we just need to deal with the Geth and we can get back to growing this colony. Here, a few credits for your trouble. Thank you again, Commander.
Stuff. Stuff and things. Okay, Fi. Fess up. What's going on here?
Commander, what can I do for you?
There's a guy living down in the tunnels. Is he one of yours?
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
He seems to be more than just sick.
He hasn't been the same since the attack. We tried to help him, but he wouldn't listen to us. I can't help my people if they won't listen, Commander.
Don't you have medical supplies? Something to help him?
I wish it was that simple. Ian was a good man I'd like to have with us. Please, Commander. I'd prefer not to talk about it anymore.
Some of the colonists are
We've been over this, Commander. The colonists are my concern. The Geth are yours.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just move on then. XP! What to use it on? I can increase my damage. By like an extra 4%. And the power of that... I need more defense. Ooh, and lift. That might be nice. You can get advanced immunity. Sure. One point, doesn't really matter where I put it, but what do I want to advance first? Getting stronger barrier. Just making you a better Krogan. Better shotguns, better rifles. Sure, better Krogan. And you... could also use some better defenses in the form of... oh wait, damping, right. Okay, then better defenses in the form of more shield. I don't see anyone else here.
And now to the Geth base. Expect heavy resistance.
Here they come. Was the handling on this thing always so bad?
Locations to the Geth interference.
Any sign of movement? Lisbeth could still be in there. It's only been a few days.
Got it.
Glowing for no reason. Okay. This thing does not move the way I expect it to.
She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
Redeploying.
Gotcha. A kit and a crate. Some nice finds.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
Whoever that is, they must be close to have seen us.
Forget them. We need to find the Geth.
What or who is down here? Ah, Exogeny.
That's close enough.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Fidan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They live, though the Geth have devastated their colony.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
Are we getting close to their base?
You're almost there. They're holed up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further down the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
I don't like your attitude.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, My daughter, Lisbeth. She's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We can do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Where is your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
Do you know what the Geth are after?
I have no idea. We certainly haven't found anything of use. Something Exogeny is keen to remind us of.
We need to recoup our expenses. It's nothing personal.
Yeah, nothing's personal with you. It's all about business.
Tell me about the colony.
We established ourselves here 4 years ago. Growth was steady until the attacks. Our biggest challenge has been the lack of resources. There's just so little here of value. Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like home.
What brought you here?
I guess I thought this would be the start of a new life. I wanted to go where I could feel like I was making a difference. Instead, everything we built is destroyed. It's very hard not to lose hope.
Tell me about the colony.
We established ourselves here 4 years ago. Growth was steady until the attacks. Our biggest challenge has been the lack of resources. Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like home.
Where is your daughter, Juliana?
Somewhere at the Exogeny headquarters, I hope.
How did you get split up from the Zeus Hope colony?
Most of us lived closer to the Exogeny building. Zeus Hope was mostly used as a port. When the Geth hit, we scattered. Until you told us about the others, we assumed they were killed in the first wave. If we had known they were still alive, we might have attempted to join them.
They're fairly secure now. Maybe you should do that.
No. I don't think that's a good idea. We have no vehicles, and the Skyway offers little protection.
Like the building we're in now?
Listen, our best hope is to sit tight and wait for company reinforcements. They'll come eventually.
So much faith in the company.
What was the building used for?
Oh, yeah, we repurposed that structure to serve as headquarters for Exogeny. That's mostly offices with a number of light-duty R&D labs.
Exogeny is a master at repurposing anything and everything.
The company has to make a profit somehow, Juliana. Feros is a long way from self-sufficient.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see...
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
Okay.
What do you need?
I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
I'm listening.
Good. Poking around in the ruins has become a bit too dangerous for me.
What is it about you that makes people assume we enjoy being in harm's way?
It's not that bad, really. All you need to do is find my console at Exogeny headquarters and drop the data onto this OSD. It's that simple.
You're awfully quick to trust me with this.
Have you seen anyone else heading to Exogeny lately?
I'll look around if I get the chance.
I appreciate it. That data could be worth a lot of money. Of course, this all depends on getting out of here alive.
Tell me about the data I'm getting for you.
Plans for a few prototype mods. I'm a freelancer. Some of my mods are highly sought
Ooh,
after.
new mods.
Why work in the middle of nowhere if your skills are so useful?
Maybe I've got a bit of the frontier spirit in me. That, and the alternative is a bit too secure for my liking. Freelancers don't have to worry about security as much, so long as we keep a low profile.
Do you have any idea what the Geth were looking for?
That's for smarter men than me to figure out.
I don't know, you're making yourself out to be a pretty smart guy.
Time to get moving.
Just keep in mind what I said.
The frontier is a lot more dangerous than most people realize.
Bunch of refugees.
I hope you can get us out of this mess.
We riot when the attack hit.
Okay, that's everybody of import. What the... This vehicle just assumes the lowest gravity. Is there one above me, or... No, okay, no, they'd be down here. That is useful. Where's my throw? Okay, it's over there now with warp.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Okay. Based off this layout, I'm guessing there's some sort of achievement for getting through this mission without using the vehicle. Is there something back here? I guess not.
Wait! Shut down the comm! We've got incoming Geth! Damn it! Shut down the comm!
Yeah, they're down there somewhere.
Securing point.
Oh, that one's blocked off. Bye, guy. Okay, lift is pretty fun. Nothing in this corner. So it must all be at the end there. Just a crate and a couple of dead Humes.
extremely heavy once we are inside.
There's anybody over there? Pretty sure I've hit them.
Heading to position.
Negative contacts, Commander.
So I can choose what weapons my companions use, but will they like smart swap over to a different weapon if it suits the situation? Or is Rex like, nope, you gave me an assault rifle, I'm gonna use the assault rifle. But I upgraded your shotgun too. Don't wanna use some carnage? Nope. Blue.
Typical Geth deployment. We'll need another route in.
Presumably be able to take that on the way out then? Rex, where the hell are you? And now Tally's stuck. Come on. There you go. Where are we headed to now? I guess that way. Oh no, I can't go through there. So what, down here? Oh?
A one-way drop, Commander Shepard.
One way it is. I think that thing just blinked.
Damn it!
Hey, Liz.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varen.
Who are you? And what are you doing in here?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
I'll fight my way through the Geth soon enough.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form. Exogeny was studying it.
What else can you tell me? Do you know where I can find this Thorian?
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here.
You can't tell me without the Geth crawling around? Don't think that's how that works.
Any suggestions?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for Exogeny. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
She's alive? Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one left. Please, Commander, just get that field down so I can see my mother again.
Tell me what you know about the Thorian.
I really don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant being. I know it's very old. Thousands of years even.
Why do you think the Geth would be interested in the Thorian?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the Geth would care. Exogeny was studying it, but I don't think they
Because
found
it's an
it.
organic. Kill. Kill.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors. Good luck with that field.
Oh, Lord. These things to be like right on top of me.
Hey, as soon as you go, I'm gonna find a place to hide.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Good luck with that field.
Okay.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files. No, I don't want to review protocol.
Hey, homie. Good to see ya.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual
Yeah, I was EP on Friday.
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
And he's down.
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden.
Shut your mouth.
Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the
D&D Saturday? Let's see what we do. We are making more and more progress with our campaign. We have been shrunken down to, like, I don't know, ant size, and we're currently on a table trying to reclaim fragments of a shadow of somebody. And I don't really know what's going on with that campaign anymore. And then Monday we all got together for some Fabula Ultima before schedules changed and people have to move back across the country temporarily. Don't know if we're going to be able to do that again anytime soon, though, so my Mondays might be more open from now on.
What does Zeus Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zeus Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans.
Ooh.
The Zeus Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Are you saying Exogeny knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of species 37.
That's why they were acting so...
I can, it's whether I'm willing to do that, on the other hand.
Joker. Come in, Joker. Damn it, that field's blocking us.
We've got to drop that shield and get back to the outpost.
VI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
Oh.
What do you know about the Geth?
I have no specifics on the Geth as they relate to this facility. All sensors have been purposely decommissioned since their arrival.
I want to know about Exogeny Corporation.
Exogeny Corporation is at the forefront of human expansion in the new galactic
Time for the spiel.
funding colonial development and securing resource rights to ensure our progress as a species. Further inquiries regarding company policy may be directed to Consumer Information Services during regular business hours.
Who's in charge here? Who organized the research?
All decisions about local resource analysis and acquisition are made by on-site management, deferring to the board of directors only when seasonal quotas are missed or exceeded. Individual employee records are confidential.
Yeah.
Tell me about the thorium.
Species 37 was discovered several weeks ago when a small team was infected with spores while examining ruins near the zoo's Hope outpost. The outpost was quarantined immediately, and study of the infection began. Within 21 days, 58% of colonists exhibited altered behavior. Within 28 days, 85%.
How smart is it?
Is it intelligent? Can I reason with it?
The thorium does not exhibit the focused behavior of a predator. The release of spores is an act of survival, not aggression. It does trigger advanced behaviors in the humans it enslaves, but we have yet to discover whether it recognizes or is capable of recognizing humans as more than tools. It is sufficiently alien as to defy classification at this time.
Do you know how the creature controls its slaves?
The will subversion manifests as intense pain if directives are ignored. The effect is severe enough that subjects are soon conditioned against even minor thoughts of rebellion. Observation suggests the Thorian views its thralls in a utilitarian way. Care is apparently taken to avoid injuring them, much as a craftsman avoids damaging his tools. As long as no action is taken against the creature's objectives, the subjects are free to pantomime a normal existence until specifically tasked with something.
What's the size of this thing?
The Thorian appears to be a diffused creature. Its cognitive abilities are centered in large nerve bundles, but it receives data from kilometers of meandering tendrils. We have discovered bundles approximately 1 meter in diameter, but these seem insufficient to coordinate the massive sensory potential it possesses. It may simply process such stimulation slowly, or perhaps there is a nerve cluster of a greater magnitude we have not yet encountered.
Where's the center of this thing?
The Thorian is present as a weave of tendrils across much of the lower surface of Pharos. Observation of enslaved subjects suggests there may be key clusters that are tended by thralls. Unfortunately, direct observation of species 37 is limited, or non-existent.
Please access my personal files.
Elizabeth Bainham, Research Assistant, Biomedical Division, Security Level 4 exemption. You are currently under probation due to disagreements with management over established company policy. These sanctions may be lifted if your next evaluation is more agreeable.
What triggered the probation?
You were marked as combative about the operations of the Zoo's Hope project, specifically regarding the handling of the infected colonists. As a result, you were tasked with monitoring the safety of the colonists for the duration of the observation.
That's enough for now.
Going to standby mode.
I need to have a word with those scientists, especially one guy in particular.
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
Ugh, God, so bright.
Almost looks like the Geth built themselves some kind of church.
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
light appears to be nothing. Group of Krogans. Okay, he's down. Yeah, that looks nice. Really like that.
Time to clean this place out.
After a few seconds of downloading, you secure Gavin Hossel's design data. Well, there's one of the reasons I was here. Nothing down here. Oh, Lord. clear? Ooh, something confidential.
Good as new.
Same as before, we don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
Jeez, thanks for the assist.
It's no armory, but tear up even one claw and that ship is gone.
Alright, what you guys working on here? According to data retrieved from this console, the Geth are preparing for a major offensive in Citadel space. If this information is accurate, they're amassing a significant force somewhere in the Armstrong Nebula. No more console information? Okay. Private log of Dr. Gamorl. I don't trust this Cerberus group. They may pay us well, but if this gets out before we've developed an antidote, it's just not smart. They won't tell us what they want the samples for or why they wanted them delivered to the Metanoc system. My records show nothing of interest out there. You find a repair ticket attached to the console. The damn door to the shuttle bay is fried again. Works fine if the PSI is 30 or lower. The safety shut-off kicks in if the PSI gets above 34. But if the PSI is in the 31 to 34 zone, the door slams down with enough power to shear through a metal I-beam. Somebody fix this before one of my team loses an arm in that thing. So works fine below 30, 31 to 34 I can use to cut a sandwich maybe. 28, 33. Oh no, your arm. It's like removing a tick.
Very good. The field barring the exit will be down. Now we can go deal with the Storian creature.
This was my kind of mission. Kill a bunch of Geth and end things off with a huge crash.
I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander, talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
This place will be crawling with Geth in a minute. Keep together and we'll get out of here in one piece.
Nothing from up here. And yeah, that's all there is to find. Alright. Full reverse. Okay, they are both behind me. Hard to tell. That weird orb is still here.
What is this place? Almost looks like the Geth built themselves some kind of church.
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
Well, I can't go that. Oh, right. Go through the blue door.
There you are. We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
Where's the Thorian?
Whether or not I believe you, there's
Hope, but
higher
the entrance
priorities.
is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
As long as I don't have to escort you. We got everything we needed from here, yeah? Went through that door and got a thing. Yeah, so just back through here.
What was that all about?
This is Juliana Bain of Pharaoh's colony. Please help us.
Is the colony... No, I guess it would have been further back.
Stop! Stop! They're over! En route!
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard, damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the Exogeny database. I know what happened on a cruise. This doesn't have to end like that.
What do you think you're doing, Jong?
Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
Are you gonna tell them about the Thorian? Or should I?
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zeus Hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
Oh no, I don't have enough charisma for this. Must have received a level up. But, yeah, I'm not sure if I want it even.
I won't let you hurt these people anymore. Drop your weapon, or be prepared to use it.
If that's the way it has to be, heck, come on, come on!
As if we don't have enough problems. Now we're shooting each other in the back.
I shot him in the
It's my
face.
fault. I knew what was going on, and I didn't do anything.
Don't you start. You do good work, and you know it. So what now, Commander?
I need to find out why the Geth are after the Thorian.
The colonists won't let you near the Thorian. They die first. They're under its control.
What else am I supposed to do?
There's gotta be another way.
I think there is. You could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Releasing clouds of nerve gas doesn't seem like a particularly good idea.
It's not like it's weapons grade. The insecticide we use in the grow labs contains trace amounts of tetraclopine, a neuromuscular degenerator.
Oh, so we're just gonna douse them with bug killer?
It may act as a paralyzing agent.
If we must consider it, drop it in a concussion grenade.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
Equip your grenades with anti-thorium gas upgrade. This will disable infected colonists without killing them.
We'll stay out of your way and...
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, alright. Grenades. No idea what's good here. Oh geez, I got a lot of stuff. Grenade upgrade, anti-thorium gas. Did that do it? Oh no, it was the amp. Okay, it's got the anti-thorium. Guess while I'm here, do I have any better armor for me? A little more damage protection, 30 more shields, biotic protection. Oh, that's heavy armor, so I guess I want to use this one. Ooh, and some better pistols. Well, I've got two of these katanas. And a storm. Katana's better. How about you? Anything for you? Ooh, some Quarian armor. About time I got something for you. Your Omni tool's better. I want the next best pistol for you. This one's got slightly more damage. This one gets more damage, but overheats faster. Slightly less accurate. I hope she's just smart enough to use her marksmanship, and using that should keep her from overheating. more than once. How about you? Well, that's just better. Looks better, too. Oh, these biotic amps are probably for, yeah, the purpose of using biotics, so... I'm currently increasing the duration of abilities, the power, and the cooldown reduction slightly. This one's better for just getting your abilities more often. Guess he's fine with what he has. Shotgun. Power. Assault rifle. He's got his preferred. I'm not allowed to have any more charm at this time. There was nothing I could do. Fated to die. Alright, well... One rank and lift is doing me just fine. Adrenaline burst more often? One, two, three, four, five, six. One point off from getting a stronger throw. I guess I might as well do that. Getting my abilities back more often is also good. Points. I could cap out my pistols. Not much of an increase on that carnage. I think I'd like barrier to last a bit longer. You should probably think about increasing your pistol. Yeah, now that I've got this rank of damping. And you. Oh jeez, no heat for 6 seconds. And double damage? That is quite nice. I'll do your rifle. Alright, cool. Some fresh gear for us, new weapons. I think we are going to save there and continue this mission next time, because it is getting late for me. Do I know who voices Joker? I recognize the voice, but I'm terrible with actors, let alone voice actors, so... Let me think, see if I can think of another character that they play. God, the voice is really recognizable, but, like, I'm struggling to remember who they are. Oh, it's fucking Seth Green. Oh, you're right, yeah. I'm trying to think of what I've seen Seth Green in recently, and it's not... I don't think I have seen him in anything for a long time, so that's probably why I'm having such trouble remembering him. I've probably seen clips of Austin Powers more recently than I have Robot Chicken, and I have not watched Family Guy since, like, I don't know, season 2 or 3. I just did a hard save here? Yes, I did. Okay. Alright, our first major mission, and once again, Corporation Bad. They find rare alien that is highly dangerous, just in its existence, and immediately wants to monetize it for one reason or another. Are they gonna, like, infect the human race to promote them to, like, buy more product? The laziest and, like, most boring evil. Do I promise to be here tomorrow night? No. Will I be here tomorrow night? Probably. I don't plan to fucking crash out and fall asleep at 7 o'clock, waking up at, like, midnight or 1 in the morning. That wasn't in the docket. It just kind of happened. But yeah, we should be here tomorrow. for some more Mass Effect. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully. But until then, take care and have yourselves a good night.